Ajan Kloss, a new planet first seen in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, has just been released as a playable map in Battlefront 2. It's a jungle planet, kind of similar to Takodana, but has some clear differences making it unique and one of a kind in terms of gameplay. It stands out as its own map in some ways, but not others. I'll get into that soon. Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Ajan Kloss is the final part of the Rise of Skywalker update for Battlefront 2. The map was only released into the game just now to avoid revealing spoilers before the film came out, because he didn't want to spoil anything. And currently, it's only available in co-op and Heroes vs Villains. In January, Ajan Kloss, along with other sequel-era maps and BB-8 and BB-9E, will all be coming to Capital Supremacy and Instant Action, which is great. I can't wait for January. And I do plan on making a 50 Insane Details video about this map, but that probably won't be until January, because in co-op in Heroes vs Villains, there are parts of the map that are out of bounds and you can't get to. So we're not yet able to fully explore its jungle and caves, but soon. Looking forward to that. So for now, this map plays great as part of the new rotation of prequel era co-op maps. From the co-op menu, you can select to play as either the First Order, Resistance, Republic, or Separatists, which makes it much easier to find a game on a map you want to play, such as Ajan Kloss, and also on the side you want to play as. And there's also an option to play all maps on a rotation of every co-op map in the game. Just as a heads up, it's pretty cool that now you have options, and if you can't find the map you want, all you're going to do is press the cancel button and start searching again until the map you want comes up. So the Ajan Kloss map is located in the Kloss lands, which I think is hilarious. The Kloss lands on Ajan Kloss. That's what they went with. If you play as the First Order, you're the attacking, invading team, and as a Resistance, you're defending. And based on the couple of rounds I played of this map, I found both sides to be quite balanced. The First Order are moving up the hill trying to push the Resistance back into their base, located in a large cave network, and this stage of the battle was challenging as the Resistance have the high ground, so you're constantly being fired down on. Now I know what Anakin felt like. To win, you need to use a few of the flanking routes surrounding the command posts to surprise attack in from the side and take out as many Resistance troops as possible. Having the high ground as a Resistance at this stage of the battle is great, but still not easy. If the First Order have enough numbers and are able to break through, you'll be pushed back, and that's exactly what happened. I won both the matches I played, and both made it to the final stage. Once you're inside the cave, combat becomes a bit tighter and close range, but still you can have some longer range battles as the First Order advance from underneath the Tantive 4. I love that this ship is still around. I love the Tantive 4. It's the iconic Star Wars ship from the original film. How can you not love Tantive 4? And while playing as the Resistance, I found that on this final command post, we were being completely swarmed and pushed back, but could just hold off the invading First Order long enough until we finally took out a wave of stormtroopers and were able to start pushing them back from getting too deep into the cave. This was one of those great immersive co-op moments, dozens of stormtroopers swarming in until we finally create a gap in their attacks and are able to start pushing them back out. This was lots of fun and extremely rewarding, and felt like a very Star Wars moment. But while playing as the First Order at the final stage of the battle, we were able to successfully hold the Resistance back and kept them from advancing onto the command post. Once we created a break in their defenses, we didn't loosen our grip at all and didn't get pushed back from this point on, which was also lots of fun. A crushing victory for the First Order. Again, very immersive from the other perspective, from the other team, the First Order. Still struggling to say First Order instead of New Order for some reason. I get the First Order mixed up with that band from the 80s that had like one song. And I obviously couldn't just play a few rounds of a new map without doing a little exploring. Yes, this isn't 50 Insane Details, but here's a couple things in the map. Doing this in co-op was difficult just because there were so many enemies and command posts were constantly changing. The battle moves quickly, so you're not left with much time to look around. But some stuff I did see were Resistance gadgetry and computers and communications consoles. There's this large cannon, there's these canopies, there's a single bed in the caves. I feel like there's probably a few hidden Easter eggs knowing DICE, so I'll have to go looking for them once the map launches in Instant Action and Capital Supremacy, once we can go exploring all its areas. Hoping to see some signs of Rey's presence on the planet, perhaps something to do with the Jedi or her training or something like that. Can't wait until the full map unlocks and we're able to see what treasures there are hidden on Ajan Kloss in the Kloss lands. But something to note, I haven't seen any wildlife or alien animals around Ajan Kloss. I'm not sure if you see any any in the film. I can't really remember from the one screening I've seen so far, but maybe I'll have to go looking a little harder to see if there are any of these. But on first impressions of this map, I feel like the way the map plays in terms of gameplay is really great and rewarding, and at the same time still challenging. But in regards to the actual appearance of the map itself and originality and the aesthetic and feel of the map, I do still kind of feel like I'm on Takodana or even Yavin IV, and that's not necessarily DICE's fault. So far, apart from the cave, there's nothing major that sets this planet apart from other Star Wars jungle planets. I'm sure there'll be a lot more to see once the map is fully open and explorable, but initial thoughts, it's definitely not the most creative or original of locations. But can't wait to see more once the map opens up, I'm sure. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more to see. Also, I haven't played it yet on Heroes vs Villains. I tried looking for a game but couldn't find one on this map, so not sure which part of the map is open and explorable in that game mode. Fun fact, I never play Heroes vs Villains ever. It's just, I don't know, I like the bigger game modes. Do you guys play Heroes vs Villains or the bigger game modes more? And what do you think of Ajan Kloss? Do you think it's a good map and a good planet? And what are you looking forward to most in the January update? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to know more about the new content in Battlefront 2, an in-depth look at the new reinforcements, or some details you might have missed in Jedi Fallen Order, go watch one of these videos here. My Jedi Fallen Order merch giveaway can still be entered on Twitter as well, so go follow me on there to check that out. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.